Just address the flashes at the bottom of your screens quickly for Vodafone Idea. Vodafone Idea's move to Supreme Court says that there is an error in para 6 of the AGR order that's come in there. The Supreme Court clarifies that Vodafone Idea had asked for a relief on both additional AGR dues and reassessment of all AGR dues. So that is an important update that is coming here. Now, the relief against additional AGR dues had made composite payer against additional AGR plus reassessment of all AGR dues. So an important update there coming in for Vodafone Idea, where Supreme Court has clarified that Vodafone Idea had asked for the relief for both additional AGR dues as well as reassessment of all the AGR dues. So just keep an eye out on this one. And Ashmit had also, just given us more updates on this one as well. So that is something that we will be keeping an eye out on. This is there was an error in para 6, and Supreme Court says that we would had only asked for relief against additional AGR dues. Let's go across to Ashmit, who is here to give us more updates on this one. Ashmit, what is this latest update now that has come in?
Well, a hugely important clarification, hugely important for Vodafone Idea coming in from no less than the Supreme Court of the country. What's important is that, mind you, Vodafone Idea, in that original application that they had moved, had made a twofold plea for relief. Number one, they had sought relief against additional AGR dues, and number two, they had sought for reassessment of all the AGR dues. There were both these reliefs that were mentioned in their petition. However, in the latest order that had come out by the Apex Court, that order made a mention that Vodafone Idea is seeking relief only against AGRs, only against additional AGR dues. That Supreme Court order led to the impression that the hands of the DoT are being tied only, that they can grant relief only to the extent of additional AGR. That is the anomaly, that is the error which was flagged once again by Vodafone Idea before the Apex Court. They appeared before a bench headed by the CJI. They mentioned that there seems to be an error. The Supreme Court seems to have caused confusion, that Vodafone Idea is asking for relief only against additional AGR dues, and that is something that has now been reconciled by the highest court of the country. The Supreme Court saying that yes, we are now recording as a part of the order that the relief being asked for by Vodafone Idea is both additional AGR dues as well as reassessment of all the AGR dues. This stand was in fact also supported by the centre. The centre was present here before the Supreme Court. The centre stance also is that the government should be given flexibility to decide on any application for relief that may be filed by Vodafone Idea. So this effectively clears the decks, clears the hands of the DoT to go ahead and to consider any fresh application by Vodafone Idea for reassessment of all the AGR dues in question, not just additional AGR, but all the AGR dues in question.
Absolutely. A big clarification coming in there, so that certainty, both additional AGR dues as well as reassessment of all AGR dues. So an important update there. Thank you so much for joining in with us, Ashmit. And as of now, the stock has moved up. 7% up is what the stock is trading at. Look at the spike up, post this announcement that has come in, the clarification that has come in as well. Vodafone Idea, 7.6% uptick is what we're seeing coming in for the stock as of now. Okay, that's the word there. Thanks so much for that, Ashmit. But let's keep